Ole is at the wheel, and he is for Manchester United at the moment. As we know, he's from Scandinavia, as he is from Norway. But we will talk about talents that probably will fit into Manchester United to the future if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still the manager. Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish are very similar languages, even that only that in Danish has a more Germanic or Dutch feel to it than the Swedish and Norwegian are. So Sweden, Norway, and Denmark are the three countries that are Scandinavia. With Finland and Iceland, it becomes the Nordics. So in that case, let's start with it. And we start with the big talent, Mattias Svanberg. Mattias Svanberg did I scout when he was only 17 in the UEFA Youth Champions League, and he was such a beast. He was won against Real Madrid and was wanted by Real Madrid, Bayern München, Juventus, many top clubs around Europe. A really, really interesting midfielder. But right now he's playing for Bologna, and he has been really good at there too over these 1 to 2 years over there, and has slowly become a starter. For me, a perfect midfielder for Manchester United to the future. He's a maestro on the midfield, and it's can work really hard on the midfield. I think he would fit really well in a system with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Sander Berg. Sander Berg is probably Norway's biggest talent at the moment, together with Erling Haaland and Martin Ødegaard. With those two, he is probably the biggest talent right now. He plays as a central defensive midfielder and reminds me of a young Matic. As of course, he's a Manchester United fan, and I would really, really like to see him have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as his manager. I think he has also won the breakthrough of the year in Norway, and he's only 21. I think you should react quickly for him. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland was a player of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he played for Molde, and Erling Haaland has of course made a lot of goals these days. When you see this, he scored 9 goals against Honduras. 9 goals. But he's son of the former Manchester City and Leeds player Åge Haaland, and I think it will be maybe not make him a move to Manchester United, but I think that Ole wants to bring him to Manchester United and get the best out of him. I think there will be a potential as he had him at Molde, and hopefully we'll see him in the future. But now to Sweden, and Alexander Isak is probably one of our biggest talents right now with Benjamin Nygren from IFK Göteborg. But Alexander Isak moved from AIK to Borussia Dortmund, and in Borussia Dortmund it hasn't worked that well really. He has had some games and he has scored when he have got the chance. But he went on move to Wilhelm twice, where he scored I think 14 goals this season, and it shows that he's a great talent, but hasn't really got a chance. And I think that he can become something really, really good. I think Ulle should really react to get him. Even if he's only 19 years old, I think he can get a potential to join another big club, Chelsea, Barcelona, or some of the clubs that are interested in him. But we will see what the future will give. Victor Nelson. Victor Nelson is probably Denmark's next big thing in the center back position, and I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should get him. As I said before, Swedish and Danish is not really the same, and that is why I think it can be still a great partnership between Victor and him in the future. Victor Nelson is probably more a physical center back, and we can have Victor Nilsson Lindelöf as that ball controlling center back. Great partnership. Andreas Skov Ulsen. This is probably Scandinavia's biggest talent at the moment. He is brilliant at all levels. He plays at FC Nordsjælland, that do as well Victor Nelson, but this guy will become something really big. I think the next Christian Eriksson or something even better than that. He has scored 24 goals and he's only 18 years old. That shows how good these talents are. Even his brother scored 21 goals this season at FC Copenhagen, and it proves those two right wingers will become something big in Europe. Probably the next Lauder brothers. But I think Andreas has something much more special, and I think only for Ulle, bring him to Manchester United. Those are the talents that I think Ulle should bring from Scandinavia. Who are your talents that you think that Ulle should bring to Manchester United? Comment down below and see you in the next video.